I'm tired of the other women. I'm tired of him using me. For 2 months, I didn't even hear from you. Where were you?
I'm overwhelmed, man. I love you.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He fooled you about 50 times.
We are a financial disaster because of him.
Divorce doesn't exist where I'm from.
Neither one of you is wrong for having your opinions, but it just makes you wrong for each other. There's been a huge breach of trust, according to you.
She was on the fast with the pastor. She sending pictures with a smoothie, a straw in her mouth, and a sausage McMuffin. Can I eat this, pastor? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on, why you gotta send pictures with it?
Here is today's case.
A broken TV, phone, and sex tape scandal. What happens when a partner's anger goes too far? Is it time to call it quits? Or can the relationship be saved? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is DeAndre from Fate, Texas.
DeAndre, welcome to Divorce Court. As my special guest today, I'm sending you a signed copy of my book about how to stay smart in matters of the heart. Enjoy.
Your Honor, this is the case of Gaines versus Bellamy.
Thank you, Juan. Mr. Raheem Gaines.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Stephen Bellamy.
Yes, Your Honor.
To Divorce Court today. I understand the two of you have been in a relationship for over 4 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not married, but you've had a number of issues you want to discuss before you make a decision on next steps, so you don't have to come back here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start with you, Mr. Gaines. Why don't you give me some background?
Well, Your Honor, my boyfriend, Stephen, he seems to have some issues that he wasn't having in the beginning of the relationship. I think he has a drinking problem. He has anger issues. He's breaking my things. And talking to other guys, and at this point, you know, if he can't let these issues go, then, you know, I'm gonna just have to end the relationship.
And what do you have to say about that, Mr. Bellamy?
He is a liar. Like, he lies about everything. All the things that he just said is really, that's him. That's how he is. That's not me. At the beginning, he was loving God. Now he changed. He's starting to be a liar, a cheater. And then my trust for him is like, I don't know how much longer I could stay in this kind of relationship with him.
Mr. Gaines, you met over 4 years ago. How did you meet and what happened?
We met, it was 10 years ago when we originally met, and he was a dancer. Back then, I thought he was just this sweet, innocent guy.
What kind of dancer?
Well, exotic dancer. Maybe I should have taken that into consideration.
So Mr. Bellamy was on the pole?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit. It was, something
Listen, no judgment here. Go ahead, sir.
So, you know, we originally didn't start dating right away. So we've been together for the past 4 years. And everything was good in the beginning, but now it just seems that I catches him doing things. Like, for instance, his birthday came up and his ex, I seen a message in his phone from when his ex wished him happy birthday on social media, but that was fine, but they was sending emojis back and forth that was kind of explicit, like eggplant emojis, water splashing emojis.
That's not true.
From my experience, that means that you know, something sexual, you want to do something sexual. So he seems to think that was fine.
Well, were you sending water splashing emojis to your ex?
No, Your Honor.
Yes,
no,
it was.
Not. It was just regular conversation. I kept it short because I know that was my ex, but we weren't talking about anything. He just said happy birthday, and I just sent an emoji, like a thumbs up, smiley emoji, and that was it. All the extra stuff.
The other guy sent the eggplant back, so I guess he was hungry.
Did he send that emoji back to you?
Yes, but I didn't respond. That's not my fault that he sent it.
Right, you can't control what other people send you. All you can do is control your response to it.
I can't.
So he wasn't sending anything back, and he sounds like he shut it down.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I did.
He didn't. I guess that's what he's just a liar. And that's not the only thing. A lot of times it has the phone is involved. So another time he was in the shower and I had his phone and I had just went through it and I happened to see him talking to a guy that he had well, I seen him messaging someone, and I asked him about who the guy was that he was messaging.
Wait, so he was in the shower?
Mm-hmm.
And he was messaging somebody?
No, he left his phone while he was in the shower, and I seen he was messaging someone before he got in there. So I asked him about it when he got out, and he told me it was just a friend. So I was like, well, who is this friend? Where did you meet at? He was like, oh, it's nothing. He just gave me a ride home. So I said, well, why you didn't tell me this in the beginning? And that's when he says, well, you know, he got mad at me and was like, I don't have to tell you everything. So he just started slamming things, throwing things, slamming doors. So I guess at that point, that's where his temper started showing. And I don't know if it's because of his alcohol addiction or what, but he got angry.
So you think he has an
once
alcohol
again.
addiction too?
No, ma'am.
Because his temper started flying out of control. Do you have a
Your
temper,
Honor.
sir? And is
No,
it
ma'am.
fueled by your drinking?
No, ma'am. It's just his back-to-back jealousy and the drama and dramatics. It's tiring, it's annoying. I get frustrated, yes, I do a little bit, but it's like, it's getting to a point to where I can't do anything without an argument or anything. Sometimes
That's not good.
That's not, and it's constant.
So you're saying you're innocent.
Very
Innocent behavior, but he's arguing with you
Yes,
about
and
it.
he makes it like I'm doing these things, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm a good person. We have a good relationship, but for some reason, he sees it in a different kind of way.
Well, how can you be that innocent whenever you broke my necklace?
He puts on his clothes in the middle of the night when he's supposed to be going to sleep, creeps outside and get in the car with another guy.
Your Honor, I just walked to the store.
Mr. Gaines,
no store open.
Mr.
I needed
Gaines, I don't believe you.
That's the truth, Your Honor.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth. So who is it? Somebody you met on the app? What happened with the necklace?
Yes, did.
A friend of mine had bought me a necklace
A guy friend.
as a gift. Steven, with him having his drinking problem, gets drunk one night. So he gets mad and snatches my necklace off my neck and throws it across the room.
Wow.
And breaks it. And this was an expensive necklace.
You broke that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You snatched it off his neck?
Yes, Your Honor, yes, I did, because he got it from another guy that it would seem like somebody that he was dating or talking to behind my back because he is a cheater. I found him creeping out on me at night. Like this one particular night, we decided to cook dinner and watch movies like we always do. All of a sudden, he said he's sleepy and he never goes to sleep early. So I said, okay, instead of watching the movie, I'll fall asleep with you. I open up my eyes and I see that he's still up and he's messaging people on the phone when he's supposed to be sleepy. So and I seen it was a dating app. And I'm like, okay. So I decide to pretend like I'm asleep. He puts on his clothes in the middle of the night when he's supposed to be going to sleep, creeps outside and get in the car with another guy. At this time of the night.
He didn't see me doing that.
What
So
time?
he think I'm asleep, so I'm watching him do all this the whole time. He says he went to go for a walk. And I'm like, okay,
But you
so
saw
you're
him get in
lying.
the car with someone else?
Yes. You're clearly lying and you're...
That's
Well,
not-
Mr. Gaines, who was the
that's
man?
cheating.
Your Honor, I just walked to the store.
Mr.
was no
Gaines?
store open.
Mr.
I needed
Gaines,
to-
I don't believe you.
At all.
I don't believe you.
That's the truth, Your Honor.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth.
Nope.
I believe Mr. Bellamy when he said he saw you get in the car with somebody else. So who is it? Somebody you met on the app?
No, it's just, sometimes I have to just get away from him.
I understand that, but you got in the car with somebody. You didn't walk, right?
No, Your Honor,
Yes,
he's not telling the truth.
Okay, so you're not going to tell me the truth about that. I just don't believe he's
That's
making that
clearly a
up.
lie.
I just don't. Because if he were going to make it up, he would have a whole elaborate story. He went to the car, he saw this, he
Watched
saw...
it the
But
whole
no,
time.
he just said he saw you get in the car with
Watched.
somebody. I
Your Honor,
I
that's
believe
not-
him. I believe you when you said he snatched the necklace right off your neck. He admits to it,
And Your
but I
Honor,
believe
that's
you.
not the only thing he broke. Not only did he break my necklace, he also has broken my phone. Yes, that's the phone.
I did
I only
not break
had it
that
for
phone.
one day,
I did.
Your Honor.
And how did he break that
He
to that
takes
degree?
my phone and goes outside and throws it on the ground and stomps on it and break it and crack it. And mind you, I just got it the day before and I paid $600 for this phone.
That's
Why'd
not
you do
true.
that?
And
This is what happened.
I don't know if it was his drinking problem or his anger problem.
you
He
stomped
was
on his
so
phone?
upset. He
Your Honor,
thought,
yes, he did.
He was so irate.
I didn't buy that phone like that.
He was
You-
so
hold
irate
on.
and arguing with me about something. So we have similar phones. He gets so irate about it and grabbed the phone. He thought it was my phone. He actually threw it and smashed it himself, but it ended up being his phone, not mine. So he's trying to say I broke it.
Have both of you,
Now,
have you ever broken one of his phones?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Well,
maybe
for
you're
this
getting your
situation,
times
no.
mixed up. What
Maybe
happened-
he might have been
Excuse
drunk.
me, sir. What happened with the TV?
With the TV, he bumps the TV while he's drinking, goes to sleep. So the next morning, so he wakes me up yelling and screaming, asking me why did I break his TV? And I told him, you don't remember last night when you was drinking, once again,
Yes.
you bumped the TV before you went to bed, so when you get up,
got a story
you don't
for
remember
things.
nothing that happened the last night. You don't remember that you broke your own TV.
Mr. Bellamy, what is it that you drink? What is your drink of choice? Is it vodka?
Yes, ma'am. We both drink vodka.
I didn't ask
Ye-
about what he was drinking. I
Yes,
asked
ma'am.
about you. You're drinking vodka. How much vodka are you drinking a day?
I only drink like regular.
Your Honor, he drank
so you're
before
drinking-
work, at work, and after work.
Are you drinking at work as well?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
This is not good.
He gets mad and want to run off. A few minutes later, I'm getting messages from my family, and they tell me that he sent a sex tape. My sister, who's here today, happened to be one of them.
What he did was too inappropriate. I didn't deserve to see that.
You turn around and send a video of the two of you having sex to his family?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is ridiculous, and there's something wrong with you. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. What do you say your biggest issue has been?
His jealousy, it's like, all right, so we went to New York for a vacation. We went sightseeing one night, looking at the buildings in the city. He saw me look at somebody, I guess that's what he said, and he asking me, why am I looking at this certain particular guy? So he gets into an argument about if I was looking at another guy or not, and I'm saying I'm not. So he gets mad and want to run off and leave me. So I'm like, okay. So a few minutes later, I'm getting messages from my family and my friends, like, what's going on? What's the problem? Like, what is this? I'm like, what do you mean? They was like, why is Raheem sending me this? And I'm like, sending what? And they tell me that he sent a sex tape of me and him, and he sent it to my family and my friends. It's like, that was so embarrassing. It's like, you go that far over something that small.
How many of your family members did he send this tape to?
5.
5 family members.
And a few friends, and my sister, who's here today, happened to be one of them.
So you were upset and you decided to take a private video that the two of you had and send it to his family?
At that time, he deserved
That's
it.
crazy.
No, he did not deserve it. Mr. Gaines,
That's
I want
crazy.
you to look at me. I want you to understand this, because what's been happening between the two of you is absurd, it's ridiculous. But now you're crossing another line,
Exactly.
because we're talking about revenge porn. It is
That's my family.
inappropriate, and it
My
is
fa-
also illegal. So what you did was, in addition to the two of you destroying each other's property, now you're taking it a step further. You get upset with him, and you mean to tell me you turn around and send a video of the two of you having sex to his family?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is ridiculous, and there's something wrong with you. That is disgusting.
And my family kind of disowned me for that.
Mr. Bellamy, who's your witness?
My witness is my sister, Ashanti, which is one of the family members that he sent it to.
One, would you bring in Miss Ashanti McKnight?
ma'am.
It's too far, too much.
Goodness, next time at the podium.
Miss McKnight.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for being here today. I understand that you came on behalf of Mr. Bellamy.
Yes.
And what is it that you want to share with the court, ma'am?
I just wanted to share that I feel like my brother deserved way better than him, because what he did was too inappropriate. I didn't deserve to see that. I didn't need to see that. Whatever they had going on, that was between them. That sex tape was too far. I shouldn't have to see my brother's private part. I shouldn't be able to see that. Like, that's not something that I, as his sister, as his younger sister at that, should have been able to see. Like, that should have stayed between them.
What happened? I mean, I'm sure you had discussions with your family. after that incident?
After we seen that video, the whole family came to an agreement that we won't go deal with him no more because that was too much. Like, he did way too much. And that wasn't the first incident that we have heard about with him being toxic, psychotic, crazy as hell, crazy.
Something like that, crazy.
Excuse my language, but crazy. And after that, we were just like, you know what, we're not even gonna deal with him no more. We're not gonna let him come around because that's too much.
It was just.
So your family wants nothing to do with him now?
To do with him at all.
No.
That's understandable.
Yeah. And we love Steven. You know, we want the best for Steven. You know, if he decides to be with him still, that's his choice. You know, we want him to be happy. We want him to do what he feels is best for him. But after that, we just
There are some things that you don't come back from, and I think this is one of them. Because, the psychological impact that what you did had on his sister and his mother and other members of the family, that's tremendous because it's really an unspeakable betrayal. Because you're not just now trying to hurt him, you're trying to destroy him and his reputation. And really, you've taken it a step further, you want to hurt his family. Because that's irreparable harm. That's irreparable damage that you're doing now. Have you ever even considered the consequences of something like that beyond just trying to hurt him?
No.
The long-term
No, Your Honor.
consequences?
Yeah, he thinks it makes sense.
Because you're so short-sighted. And you said you feel today that he got what he deserved.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that tells you everything you need to know because there is no remorse.
No.
And you can't get past anything that's happened. You can't heal from it, you can't move from it, you can't get past it when they don't believe that what they did was wrong.
Correct.
And people who love you don't try to destroy you.
Your Honor.
I want you to get some help. Listen. You got to get your anger under control.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop breaking people's property. When you get upset, if you have a drinking problem, you are only 30 years old. Get that under control.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Can I speak? The drinking problem, I'm a witness on that. My brother, he don't have a drinking problem, in my opinion. I feel like his drinking got worse with him because he the one with the drinking problem, and he gonna throw the drinking problem on him.
Me.
Yeah, to make it seem like
If
he
I'm
be the one
yes,
drinking.
I might drink,
No.
but the drama comes while I'm,
Okay.
and he just
Your Honor,
blames on
that's
Thank
what
you.
it is.
Thank you, Ms. McKnight. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Mr. Bellamy, it is time for you to end this relationship today.
Yes, ma'am.
This is intentional infliction of emotional distress. It's gone beyond you now. It has impacted your family. That one act has now completely changed everything that I heard in this case today. The entire dynamic is different. Sir, you don't walk, you run. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Your Honor, I probably could catch him.
Let's hope for his sake that you don't, Mr. Gaines. Mr. Gaines, get you some help.
A lot.
Get you some help.
The best advice that Judge Faith gave me was to catch my anger, not letting it get too far to where I'm destroying things. And the best part is when she said that, she made me realize that I really do need to leave him.
Even though I didn't agree with Judge Faith advice that much, I may need to calm down a little bit with the anger. And as far as Judge Faith advice about Steven needing to leave me, he can leave.
I'm leaving, that's it. I can't do it anymore, it's draining. It's time for something else.